So here's our detail view function. In this function, we get the movie ID. So we can use our movie model to get the movie with the given ID. So movie.objects. Earlier you saw the all method for getting all the movies from the database. We also have another method for getting a single movie. Now here we pass a keyword argument like ID equals movie ID. We also have a known keyword PK, which is short for primary key. You can use either ID or PK. So we get a movie with this ID. Now we need to put this in a template, render it, and return the result. So here we return render. We pass our request object. The name of our template is going to be movies/detail.html. See the convention I'm following? So I'm naming my templates based on their view functions. Okay, so back here, finally, we need to pass our context object, which is a dictionary. Here we're going to have a key called movie, and we set it to this movie object. Save the changes. Beautiful. Now let's create our template. So in the templates folder, inside the movies folder, let's add a new file, detail.html. In this template on the top, first we need to extend the base HTML template. Then we need to define a block. So block. The block we're going to use is the content block. So here I'm going to press the escape button a couple of times to disable multi-cursor editing and type content. Now in this block, I want to render a description list tag. So temporarily, I want to change the language of this file from Django.html to HTML. We also have a shortcut for that. So you can press Shift, Command, and P on Mac or Shift, Control P on Windows. Here type language. And the first item is change language mode. Enter. Let's change this to HTML. Okay. Now, when we change the language to HTML, you can see we don't get this syntax highlighting. So these tags are not recognized. Now, we want to create a DL tag. Inside this tag, we want to create a DT. And next to that, we want to have a DD. So in this case, DL is short for description list. In a description list, we have one or more pairs of DT and DD, which are short for term and description. Now, we want 3 of these. So I'm going to wrap these in parentheses, then multiply it by 3, tab. Beautiful. So the first term we want to add here is the title of the movie. Below that, we'll render the actual value. So double curly braces, movie, the title. The second term is genre. And similarly, we're going to define it here, movie.genre. And finally, let's add stock. So movie.number in stock. Let's save the changes. Our formatting is completely messed up. So let's change the language back to Django HTML. One more time, change language to Django HTML. Now I have to manually fix this formatting like this. Okay, better. Now let's test our new view. So back in the browser, let's refresh this page. And here's how a description list is rendered. Now we could also add these in a table. That's a matter of personal preference.